Hey guys, what's up? This is actually a rather interesting battle I had here. As you can probably not see by the Pokemon being shown in the versus recorder, they're really random. So we got a save before this, and basically I learned how to get Pokemon onto my game from Sav'd. I already knew how to Sav'd, but I had not been using Sav'd because I couldn't get them on my game, so it didn't really matter. But anyway, I used a random number generator to get 6 Pokemon, no Ubers, and you can use the most evolved form of the number that you get. So, for example, I get Gligar, I can use Gliscor. So I got a Persian here, and I'm going to lead off with it as they lead with a Drought Ninetales, even though that they do not have a Sun team. I'm going to get off the Stab Technician Fake Out, and that's going to actually do quite a bit since I have Life Orb. So here I'm just going to switch out with the U-turn, and I'm going to predict the Fire-type move and switch into a Ninetales of my own. However, I'm running Flash Fire since I do not have a Sun team. So, he did go for the fire move, he went for a fire blast, and luckily it hit and I got that flash fire boost. So he, I wasn't really thinking here, and I thought that he had flash fire as well, so I'm just gonna go for an energy ball and get a special defense drop. Doesn't really matter because we're just kind of stalling each other out. He has toxic, so it looks to be like he is a bulkier Ninetales, while I am an offensive Ninetales. I believe I'm modest, max special attack, max speed, because I don't use Smogon sets or anything. I come up with my own on the spot when I'm making these teams, so that's what I picked. So I hit him with an energy ball, and he's going to energy ball as well. And if I did not mention, this is against Jiovaine11 from Smogon and friend that we've battled a lot on many occasions. So I'm getting toxic damage now, and we just continually exchange energy balls, just kind of stalling each other out. And I believe it's this next turn I finally realized that he doesn't have flash fire. And I realized that flamethrower is going to do more damage, and since I also have the flash fire boost and it's in the sun, it's going to do a lot more. So they actually switch out here and go into a Skuntank, and they're like, they wondered how I predicted that switch and were kind of mad. I'm like, I honestly did not predict the switch. I just realized that energy ball was gonna do less than flamethrower, so I just thought for some reason that you had flash fire, even though I saw drought. And yeah, it was just me being stupid. So I have about 1 turn left due to toxic. Just gonna go ahead and get that flamethrower off, and it's gonna do quite a bit, since even though that they resist it, since it is stab in the sun and I had the flash fire boost. If they had the -1 special defense drop from that energy ball still, I might have actually been able to KO. Not quite sure. But they go for the energy ball, get the special defense drop, does not matter. I'm going to die to poison, toxic, this turn. And I believe I now go into Persian? Oh, no. I go into my Scarfplusle Pika cousin, because it's the cousin of Pikachu. And I go for the Thunderbolt, hoping it killed. I mean, from that range it should kill, but I don't really know about Plusle that much, and it's Ninetales, so here they go into Porygon, and I'm going to predict the Tri-Attack and switch out into my Sableye, and that is indeed what they do, and I'm assuming it has adaptability. Well, it has to have adaptability, so they're gonna, you know, go for the Stab adaptability Tri-Attack, and that's actually gonna do a lot if it actually hits. So I made that good prediction. Just gonna go for the Willow as we get a burn on whatever comes in, and it happens to be a Wall Rain, which is really nice because if this thing is like a stall variant, I have that burn on it. So I believe I just stay in here, and they actually encore me, and I did not know that Walrein used Encore, could get Encore, etc. So that forces me to use Will-O-Wisp again, and I get the burn. It hits again, but it doesn't matter. So I stay in, seeing what they want to do, and they go for the Toxic and miss. Don't think, well, it might have mattered later, I'm not quite sure, but I don't think it mattered a lot. So here I'm going to predict the Surf, Ice Beam, and or Toxic, because I'm assuming that's their set. They do go for the Ice Beam here, but I was kind of hoping they went for the Toxic. Luckily, I do live with low HP, going to be able to get off a Fake Out and live the Life Orb recoil, so I can get off a return. However, to my knowledge, the way that I got the pokes on cart was through GTS, and when I saved them, I gave it max happiness. However, I didn't realize, since that I traded and received it, that it didn't have max happiness and the base power is low. So I was fearing the rest, but apparently they don't have it, and they're going to die to burn. But they should have died already due to if I actually had max happiness, the return would have done much more. So here I'm going to go into my airplane, the Pidgeot, as they go into a Medicham. Now, I don't know much about Medicham. I should have thought that it was Scarfed. I was almost about to click Quick Attack, and they said it was not Scarf, and I think they said it was Expert Belt. I'm choiced, and I tried to go for the Brave Bird, but they, I believe, outspeed by 4 points, and I'm not running max speed nature, and they are, so that's why. And that really sucks, but assuming that they're choiced here, I'm going to go into Sableye. They're going to switch. I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, I believe, and I think they predict me to use the Ghost attack, and I didn't even know Ghost was super effective on Medicham until later in the battle. But here I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch, since my Will-O-Wisp did miss, and that is why I don't think that the crit mattered, or no, the Toxic miss mattered, because if I got that Will-O-Wisp on, the Toxic would not have mattered, and I still would have killed it before Toxic killed me. So I'm assuming that it's choiced in some form, specifically Scarf. But I'm just going to continually Sucker Punch. And they bring in Medicham now. I know that it's going to resist the Sucker Punch, so I'm just going to go for the Shadow Sneak. And I thought it was for neutral damage. However, it's for super effective damage, and it does kind of close to 1/2. I don't know. They go for a Thunder Punch. I still think that they're choice locked at this point. But, yeah, gonna go into my Scarf Plusle. And I'm just going to go for the safe Thunderbolt. It will actually KO the Medicham. I was not sure that it would, but it does, so that's great. My other Pokemon was a Vespiquen, and that could not do anything to either of them, either of their last pokes, because I have no attacking moves. It's a purely wall stall poke. But Thunderbolt is going to be a 2-hit KO on this Chimecho, and I'm going to live their Psychic, and that will be good game. So, yeah, I'm thinking this will go up actually today, and I'm probably going to start it right now. Yeah, the 5th, or no, the 6th of July. But yeah, so that's the game. I have another one to record actually, but I'm probably going to record it as I'm starting to upload this one. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, I'll do all that jazz, and later guys.